Question number 3 of JEE Advanced 2023 paper 1. In the question it is given that there is a square whose vertices are 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. This is a square and a function that is defined from x coordinate 0 to 1 is fx is equal to x cube by 3 minus x square plus 5 by 9x plus 17 by 36. We want to draw the graph of y is equal to fx. For that purpose, we differentiate fx. F dash x will be equal to this. Now, we want to know when f dash x, for what value of x, f dash x is equal to 0. Therefore, we write f dash x is equal to 0. That means this is equal to 0. After simplifying this, after solving this, we get x is equal to 5 by 3, 1 by 3. That means f dash x is equal to 0. F dash x is equal to 0 implies that x is equal to 5 by 3, 1 by 3. F dash x will be positive for all real number lying on the left hand side of 1 by 3. F dash x will be negative for all real number greater than 1 by 3 and less than 5 by 3. F dash x will be positive for all real number greater than 5 by 3. But function is 5 by 3 is greater than 1 and function is defined only for 0 to 1, 0 to 1, 1. Therefore, in the interval 0, 1 by 3, f dash x is positive, that means curve goes up. And in the interval 1 by 3, 1, f dash x is negative, that means curve goes downward. And after 1, there is no any curve because domain is from 0 to 1 only. That means function is not defined for any number greater than 1. That means graph of y is equal to fx will be something like this. It will increase up to 1 by 3, 1 by 3, and after 1 by 3, it will start decreasing. When we put 0 in place of x, then we get f0 is equal to 153 by 324. 153 by 324. That means curve starts from a height of 153 by 324 and maximum height at 1 by 3, maximum height at 1 by 3 will be equal to, this maximum height will be equal to f1 by 3. When we put 1 by 3 in place of x, here we get 181 by 324. 181 by 324. And when we put 1 in place of x here, that means everywhere on the right hand side, we get F1 is equal to 117 by 324. 117 by 324. Therefore, graph of y is equal to fx will like this. Now in the question, it is given that area inside this square but above this curve is green region, and area inside this square but below this curve y is equal to fx is red region. Now we want to find the area of red region. Now we would like to find the area of red region. For that purpose, we will use formula that we have to read in 12th class math book, area bounded by the curve chapter. We know that area bounded by the curve y is equal to fx, a straight line x is equal to a and x is equal to b, and x-axis is given by integration fx dx a to b. Therefore, area of red region, we denote area of red region by AR. AR will be equal to integration of fx dx x 0 to 1. But in the question, it is given that fx is equal to this. Therefore, area of red region AR will be equal to 0 to 1 x cube by 3 minus x square plus 5 by 9x plus 17 by 36. That is equal to x4 by 3 times 4 minus x cube by 3 plus 5 by 9 x square by 2 plus 17 by 36x 0 to 1. That is equal to 1 by 12 minus 1 by 3 plus 5 by 18 plus 17 by 36 minus 0. Area of red region is equal to this, that is equal to 18 by 36. That means area of red region is equal to 1 by 2. But area of red region plus area of green region is equal to area of this square, and area of this square will be side length 1 times side length 1, means 1, and area of red region 1 by 2, that means area of green region will be equal to 1 minus 1 by 2, that is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, area of red region is 1 by 2, area of green region is 1 by 2. In option A, it is said that a horizontal line at a height h exists such that area of green region above this horizontal line is equal to area of green region below this horizontal line, and h lies between 1 by 4 and 2 by 3. If such height h exists, then area of green region above this line will be equal to half of area of green region, and area of green region 1 by 2. That means area of this rectangle will be 1 by 4, and area of this rectangle will be this side will be 1 minus h, 1 minus h. This length is 1. Therefore, area of this rectangle will be 1 times 1 minus h, and this should be equal to half of 1 by 2, that means 1 by 4. This implies 1 minus h is equal to 1 by 4. This implies 1 minus 1 by 4 will be equal to h, that means h will be equal to 3 by 4. 3 by 4 will be equal to 9 by 12, and 2 by 3, this 2 by 3 will be equal to 8 by 12. Since 9 by 12 is greater than 8 by 12, that means 3 by 4 is greater than 2 by 3. That means 2 by 3 is below this height h, 3 by 4, 2 by 3, and h should be less than or equal to 2 by 3, which is not correct. Therefore, this option is not correct. In option B, it is said that a height h from 1 by 4 to 2 by 3 exists such that a horizontal line at height h divides the area of a red region in two equal parts. If such h from 1 by 4 to 2 by 3 exists, then area of this rectangle will be equal to half of area of red region. That means area of this rectangle will be equal to 1 by 2 times 1 by 2, that means 1 by 4. This is 1. This height is h. Therefore, h times 1 is equal to 1 by 4. This implies h is equal to 1 by 4, and h can be equal to 1 by 4 also. Therefore, this option is correct. In option C, it is said that a height h from 1 by 4 to 2 by 3 exists such that when we draw a horizontal line at a height h, then area of green region, only green region, not red region, area of green region above this line is equal to area of a red region below this line. When we draw a horizontal line at this height, at F1 height, area of green region above this height is equal to 1 by 2, while area of red region is less than 1 by 2. As we increase the height, area of red region increases, while area above this horizontal line, area of green region above this horizontal line decreases, because this much green area decreased. As we increase the height, area of red region increases while area of green region decreases. When we reach at this height y maximum, area of red region is equal to 1 by 2, while area of green region is less than 1 by 2. Therefore, from this height to this f1 height, between these two heights, there certainly exists a height such that area of green region above this horizontal line will be equal to area of red region below this horizontal line, and that height will be greater than f1 and less than y maximum, and such height will certainly be less than 2 by 3 and greater than 1 by 4. Therefore, this option is correct. In option D, it is said that a height h from 1 by 4 to 2 by 3, lying from 1 by 4 to 2 by 3 exists, such that when we draw a horizontal line at a height of h, then area of red region above this horizontal line is equal to area of green region below this horizontal line. When horizontal line is here, area of green region below this line is 0, but area of red region is some positive number. As we move the horizontal line above, area of red region starts decreasing, while area of green region below this line starts increasing. Therefore, there certainly exists a height which is above this f1, and below this y max, from f1 to y maximum, from here to here, there certainly exists a height h between f1 and y maximum, such that area of red region above this horizontal line will be equal to area of green region below this horizontal line, and any height which lies between f1 and y maximum, suppose this is height h, then this height h certainly is less than 2 by 3 and greater than 1 by 4. Therefore, this option is correct.